Welcome to the Arizona Wildcat Show, brought to you by Fry's Food Stores. I'm Star Sports Editor Ryan Finley, here with Daniel Burke, or as I'm calling you today, Buzz Killington.
Oh, man.
Arizona,
that's not very nice.
Arizona beat Cal on the, do it, air quotes with me, Hail Mary, late Saturday night, but clearly there were some losses that they suffered that game. I mean, we'll just talk with personnel here for a minute. Nick Wilson went down, Jeff Worthy went down, Trevor Ermish may be done for the year. They suffered some real losses there personnel-wise. How does Arizona recover with Oregon on the schedule next?
Well, we'll have to see how significant some of these injuries are. I mean, we'll start with Wilson, and asked Rodriguez about that, this week already, and it sounds like they expect to have him at practice at some point. It wasn't going to practice on Tuesday, and then was going to kind of go from there. I would think he plays against Oregon. Sounds like he took a shot to the head and maybe has a concussion. So they kind of benefit from having this, short bye here before the Thursday game. But I do think that, there was maybe a blueprint to how to stop Wilson. I mean, he had no holes to run through. He didn't have a very good game. And then Jones-Grigsby came in, and as Rodriguez said, still not 100% off that ankle, but played well in that fourth quarter, scored the late touchdown, which was big. And so I think going forward, you may see more of a shared duty there between those two guys. And what's amazing to me is it just makes you, not that anyone didn't, but it just makes you appreciate Kadeem Carey's durability even more, that through 4 games now, both of their starting running backs could miss time with injuries, and that just never happened with Kadeem. So what could happen with Wilson could be interesting. Worthy, looked like he hurt a knee. I don't know much about that yet, but I would say this. I mean, I think there was some thought that maybe that it wasn't bad and he was just trying to get the team stuff. They lost 7 seconds on that play because they then reset the play clock from 33 to 40. So and those were 7 precious seconds at the time. Right. So I think it was real. And then Ermish, second year in a row, got hurt against Cal. He was on the sideline in a sling. And it looks like what I've heard is a broken arm. We'll hear more too. So he's probably their best special teams player. So I think that's significant.
Sure. This is the Arizona Wildcat Show, brought to you by Fry's Food Stores. Ryan Finley here with Daniel Burke. Daniel, is there now a blueprint to beat Arizona? I mean, clearly Cal had them dead in the water through 3.5 quarters.
I think teams are going to look at that Cal tape, especially the first half, and see what they did. I think a lot of that stuff was unforced errors on Arizona's part, drop balls, and then the yips that Solomon can sometimes have with the overthrows. He had them. Some of them was because he was under pressure. Others was just because he had some missos. But yeah, I think between the way they stopped Wilson and then seeing some of the mistakes Solomon made, and then offensively, against Arizona's defense, yeah, I mean they showed a ton. I mean they could not stop them. I mean it was so there's stuff out there now, which is going to make it more difficult.
Absolutely. Well, hey, that'll do it for this episode of the Arizona Wildcats Show, brought to you by Fry's Food Stores. For Daniel Burke, I'm Ryan Finley. We'll see you next time.
Try this matchup: low prices and faster checkout. You can count on it at Fry's.